Welcome back to In Ohio Country Today, and joining me now is Tom Natale. He's a district sales manager for Kinze. We're here at a planting clinic for Apple Farm Service. Tom, nice to have you back on the show again.
Thanks, good to be back again.
Let's talk about some of the things that our farmers need to think about when it comes to planting season.
Okay, sure. So one of the things that we always like to talk about is the new products that we have out for the new planting season, both this year and for next year. Apple has a lot of planters here that are still available for this spring if somebody's in need of one before planting season. And then we also like to talk about what we have coming for next year with some of our new models and the new things that we've come out with so that they're aware getting ready into this planting season to be ready to order one for next season if they'd like.
We've got a good crowd here for this planting clinic. So let's talk about some of the new things that our farmers can look forward to when they purchase a Kinze planter. Sure.
So behind us here today we have a new 5900, which is a brand new planter for this planting season, plant 24. It's got the new 5000 series row unit on it. And then we also discussed the 5700, which is a 20-inch version of this machine with the new 5000 series row unit. And then launched today for this crowd was the new 5670 that we're putting out for next spring, which will also have the new 5000 series row units, both the pull rows and the push rows. So they were pretty excited to see that this morning.
What are some of the things that differentiates a Kinze planter from the competition?
Well, certainly the maintenance and longevity of the items that go into it, the quality that we put into these planters. Also with these planters is the technology that we've put into it with the Blue Drive and the Blue Vantage and the simplicity that it gives to the farmer to be able to run these with all the modern features that any planter could ask for, but also the simplicity that Kinze's always known for.
I think one of the things that Kinze's known for, of course, is their technology. So let's talk specifically about that technology once again and how it differentiates you from the competition.
Sure. So with the Blue Drive planters, they're all electric drive planters. The new 5000 series are all bulk fill. Blue Drive, electric drive, vacuum meters. They have the hydraulic downforce on them. As well as all the modern features that we get out of the Blue Vantage monitor that comes with them, that we're adding features to that every year free of charge to the farmer that they can update for free. We have some new features coming out for next year as well that we showed these guys today for Plant 25, the new Blue Vantage features. Split screen, we're now able to work with Climate Field View. There's other things that are coming as far as the fertilizer control. On the 5670, we've got new technology with the fertilizer on it where it actually balances the tanks out going through the field, so you don't have to worry about one fertilizer tank being heavier or fuller than the other. So there's a lot of things that we can't possibly capture in this conversation, but certainly check out the Kinze YouTube channel. That has a lot of updates on it. Or stop by and see any of your sales guys here at Apple Farm Service, and they'd be happy to give you more detail.
Before we let you go, let's talk specifically about the diversity of these planters. Of course, you've been all over your district, and we'll talk about what that area consists of. Sure. But specifically, let's talk about the diversity of topography and the different kinds of grounds that this Kinze and many of the Kinze planters can handle.
Sure. So I mean, we farm everything from down in the south in the Mississippi Delta all the way up to, I cover some dealers all the way up into Canada. We go all the way to the East Coast up against the Atlantic Ocean to all the way to the far stretches of the west out through Nebraska and Kansas and Minnesota and the Dakotas. And so it sees a variety of ground. And I mean, as far as the planters, we're still building everything from a 4-row ground contact drive mechanical meter up to a 24-row 30 or a 36-row 20, electric drive, vacuum meters, hydraulic downforce. So it's everything from 4 to 36 rows and all kinds of different configurations in between.
So durability has got to be something that people can be assured of when they purchase a Kinze planter, right?
Yep, durability is something that we've long been known for, and it's still designed and built into every planter that we build today. The longevity of some of the customers that I talk to is just unreal, how long they've planted, how many acres they've planted, how the planter's on its 4th, 5th, 6th customer, and they know everything about it and the history of it and how they're still running it today with just swapping out some wear parts each season.
Well, just besides swapping out the wear parts, what about some of the additions that they need to make to update those planters? Is it easy or is it hard to make sure that their planter is up to date?
Kinze planters have always been known to be simple to work on. I mean, we give you a lot of room in between the row units compared to some others. All the upgrade kits that are available through your Kinze dealers, whether wanting to change out meters, change out your downforce, change out the way that the planter's driven. A couple of years ago, we came out with the 05 series improvements, which was a lot focused on the wear parts that we were able to upgrade over the years as technology comes along, and we find, on the 5000 series, we now have greaseless bushings on the gauge wheel arms, shimless adjustment on the gauge wheel arms. So we're really going and eliminating a lot of that daily maintenance that's needed on the planters based on the technology that comes about now. On this planter in particular, you can get up to 60 bushel hoppers. So you're able to plant for a lot longer than what you used to be able to plant with the boxes, a lot less refills, you don't have to stop. This planter can come up to 600 gallons for the fertilizer on it. It's something that we're constantly struggling whether we have more fertilizer capacity or seed capacity, and we're adjusting as we go in the different models, and so it's something that we're constantly trying to put as much on the planter as we can to suit the farmer's needs, but also keep the weight down because compaction in the spring is always an issue as well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Well, Kinze planters, of course, have been top of the line for a long period of time. And if people want more information, Tom, where do they go?
You can go to Kinze.com, you can go to our Kinze YouTube channel, or you can visit your local Apple Farm Service dealer, and they'd be happy to fill you in on any questions that you might have.
Tom, it's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Thanks.
And for more information, as always, you can check us out on the web at InOhioCountry.com. We'll be back with more right after this.